An update on the Astroworld incident, what Travis Scott is doing to help the victims' families.
And a story on a student working hard to practice his passion.
And the update on the sequel to a classic coming to theaters. Stay tuned because NHS TV Live starts right now. The United States has reopened its border to vaccinated travelers, ending a 20-month ban on non-essential international travel. Travelers with proof of vaccination and a negative COVID test can now enter the U.S. without a quarantine period. While restrictions are lowered for now, experts warn that certain countries may be put under restriction if COVID cases start to increase because of their travelers. However, for the time being, travelers are once again welcome into the U.S.
Bringing an update on the tragedy at Astroworld, artist Travis Scott has said he will cover the funeral costs of the 8 victims from the festival. The 8 victims recently had their identities released, including a child of the age of 14. Scott, who is experiencing severe public backlash, is offering to cover the funeral expenses for the victims' families and free therapy for survivors for BetterHelp. The incident is under investigation at this time, but no criminal charges have been filed as of yet. We'll continue to keep you updated as the story unfolds.
Thank you for the update, Kirsten. Now, today we get to celebrate a national holiday, World Freedom Day. Today is World Freedom Day, where we celebrate the fall of the Berlin Wall on November 9, 1989. After the defeat of Nazi Germany at the end of World War II, Germany was split into East and West Germany, with West Germany being occupied by the Americans, French, and British, and the Soviets having control over East Germany. Berlin, the capital of Germany, was split in two, separating friends and family. The wall was built to prevent people from migrating to West Germany from the east, and represented the opposing sides of the Cold War. President Ronald Reagan later visited the Berlin Wall and made his "Tear Down This Wall" speech. The government of East Germany tried to pacify the angry citizens, but it was not enough to stop the protests that led to the fall of the Berlin Wall. After the end of the Cold War, President George W. Bush declared today as World Freedom Day, a day to celebrate freedom in history and victory over communism. Be sure to let us know how you guys are going to celebrate this World Freedom Day on our Instagram at NHS_TV.
Thanks, Thomas. Now we had Miss Jackson in studio with NHS TV reporter Cole Richardson for this week's edition of Jackson Interaction.
Welcome back to Jackson Interaction. I'm Cole, your host. Look, there's my name right there. It's official. You'll never guess who I'm here with today. It's Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson's here. Every round of applause, you know, it's a segment and all. So Miss Jackson, first thing I want to know, what is this? It's Decades Day. By the time, it'll be like a week past by the time this is rolling, but explain to me, explain to my uneducated Gen Z self.
There we go. So I'm a Gen Xer, right? So this is a throwback outfit, actually, to when I was the assistant principal at Nimitz High School over in Irving. And so we would wear these. We had what was called the Viking Crew, which is similar to our Stampede, and the APs would wear this outfit just to kind of support that group on our game days. And so this was circa 2003, something like that.
When I was born.
Yeah, exactly. See, so like most of you were not born during that time. The other thing I'm wearing is my 1990 class ring. Yeah, there we go. Class ring from Leonard High School. Yeah. That's right. Flex it. That's right. It sparkles in here.
All right. So last thing I want to touch on is our bathrooms are still kind of bad.
Yeah.
You know, and they've been a lot better than they have before. But I want to touch on what can students do to prevent the bathroom and all the damage that's caused, all the gross stuff that we don't talk about that the janitors have to clean up. How can they prevent it from even stopping?
So the biggest thing that we've seen in those bathrooms, Cole, is people taking things that don't belong down the toilets and putting them down the toilets, which that's like That's elementary school behavior. We shouldn't be
A
doing
little
that at the
weird.
high school.
It's a little
Yeah,
weird.
yeah, it's unfortunate. And so the thing of it is, one, our custodians and our maintenance crew, they don't need to have to be doing that. They want to take care of the building and keep all of our students safe and healthy and well. They shouldn't have to be removing toilets and pulling things up out of the toilet. So don't put things down the toilet that don't belong down the toilet is the big
And
thing.
students, if you see something like this, tell one of them so that we can stop it from the beginning.
Absolutely.
They're nice, and you know we got to treat them with the respect that
Absolutely.
they for all the hard work they do.
Yes.
Thank you guys for joining us on this edition of Jackson Interaction. Right back to you, anchors.
Thanks for the update, Ms. Jackson. Now moving into the world of music, a student here on campus loves to jazz up his lunches. NHS TV reporter Bella Smith went out and got the story.
Students at our school have some amazing talents, but there was one who stood out.
I mean, I started during December, but I have been putting it off lately, but 8 months basically.
You may have heard an instrument being played around the school recently. The talented individual is Nathan Wells.
I saw a video about Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I saw Flea. He's a great bassist, and when I saw him play Can't Stop, it just drove me to want to play it. And
Every Friday, he likes to bring his bass to school and play for people in the cafeteria.
I wanted to make a band back where I was before, but it didn't work out well, but I'm trying to make one here. I'm going through things, and bass is a kind of a escapism way of doing that, and it's been helping me a lot. And whenever I'm just feeling sad or just angry, I just play bass and let all the emotions out. It's pretty nice.
If you see him in the halls, make sure to say hi. This has been NHS TV reporter Bella Smith.
Speaking of talent, even though it's no longer October, Hollywood is producing some chilling ghost stories. In a sequel to the original award-winning Ghostbuster movie from 1984, Ghostbuster Afterlife is set to follow the story of a single mother and her 2 children. As the family moves into a new town, they discover that their connection to their grandfather directly links them to the original Ghostbusters crew. The film is set to release 10 days from now on November 19th. If you go out and watch it in the coming week, then make sure to let us know your thoughts. Is it better than the original? Before we go, we have results from last night's varsity volleyball playoff game against Grapevine. They put out a great performance, but unfortunately lost with a score of 0-3. We can't wait to see what they have in store for us, though, as they prepare for their next season.
Also, we want to remind you to come support the Texan wrestlers at their first duel of the season tomorrow in the Texan Gym. This will also be senior night, where we recognize our 13 seniors this year.
Make it a great day, Tuesday, Texan. This has been NHS TV Live.